Hello besties and welcome to a bit of a low-key video today. I have a cat on my lap and she's sneezing a bunch, so in case you hear like sniffling and sneezing, that's Elsa. But yeah, welcome to a bit of a low-key video today. Hello. I am actually in between projects or like in between videos right now. Usually I manage to plan like 3 or 4 videos ahead, and that gives me a good workflow where I can just keep going with my videos and film a couple of videos at the same time, or like kind of going into each other sort of. Right now I'm actually in a really weird spot where I don't really have a lot planned, so that's part of what I'll be doing today. And it's my birthday this week, or at the point of this video going up, my birthday has already been a few days ago, but still, it's birthday week, so I have a bunch of stuff planned outside of working, so I don't have my usual amount of time to sit and work on something and like make a project or like do a whole project video like that. So I'm gonna be like kind of vlogging this week, and I hope you'll enjoy watching that and hanging out with me in that kind of video this week. I am going to be doing crafting. I am going to be crafting this week. That needs doing, so we're going to do it. We are going to finish up some slippers for my father-in-law. I'm working on my second pair of sailor slippers for him in these Halloween-y colours that he requested, so I'm going to be working on that. I have a swatch to block. Might actually also start, this is going to be a test knit, so I might actually also start the test knit depending on for how long I film. I also have a project to frog and start over, so we're going to be doing that as well. So yeah, we'll do some crafting. I also need to do a bunch of like admin stuff, like Instagram planning, and I need to come up with some video ideas and start planning that. And I seriously need to tidy my desk because it's full of stuff. It kind of, this happens every now and then when I have crafting videos going, that everything is just full of stuff eventually. Crafty stuff, like this little thing. I just wrapped up filming another video, so that's I have all of those projects on the desk. I have the slippers on the desk. I have other stuff on the desk. It's a mess. We need to do something about it. So yeah, I want to invite you to hang out with me for a day while we do some stuff that needs doing. And I think a good place to start today is we take ourselves into the kitchen and brew a nice cup of tea, because we're gonna need that fuel today. It's rainy, it's a really dreary March day today. I am cold, I want some tea, and I need some tea as motivation to actually start working on stuff as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna say let's go to the kitchen. Let's start there. Let's start in the kitchen and make some tea. Right? Let's go. I got changed because I was cold, and yeah, it's very chilly here today. What I didn't mention needing to do today is also finishing up editing this week's video. It's a Wednesday today, so I really want to finish this week's video, and then I also have a member video to at least start editing. It's kind of a member vlog. I should also talk to the vlog whilst I got makeup on. So yeah, that's also happening right now. My coffee water just finished boiling. I've finished my tea. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to not speed run. I'm not cutting corners or anything. I'm just trying to actually focus, but I'm really struggling to focus today for whatever reason. I just want to do all the things, not edit. I like editing, but apparently today is not a day for editing for me. But it has to be because I have to finish this because I'm not home tomorrow for most of the day. and then it's Friday, so this needs to get sorted. So I will go make my coffee, continue on with that, also vlog. So let me ready to vlog. Once I've done the editing, I am going to block this, and I'm also gonna knit on the slippers, because I don't think I can tidy before I've finished the slippers, because they are on the desk and taking a lot of space. I need to get on with the editing. So I'm gonna stop talking and start editing. I'm so very nearly done. I should just get to it. So yeah, wish me luck. Video is exporting. I am going to go through the footage that I have on my phone for the member video, put that in the cloud so I can get it on the PC. I need to do some knitting, this one. I also need to do some blocking. I got a lot less done today than I wanted, so this video is going to span over several days, apparently, because I still have not tidied. I still have not finished that. We'll get there. Prior number 1 though, videos, and then Instagram planning, I guess. Whilst things are exporting and stuff, I should probably do some knitting. So let's pick up the knitting. Let's knit for a bit, okay? Fabulous. I vlog on my phone normally, so I have to jump through a couple of hoops to edit on my PC. It's no big deal, but uploading and then downloading everything usually takes a bit of time. So that's perfect time for some knitting, and knitting is just what I did. I only had the sole on the second slipper to knit, and then the I-cord and seaming, and I have just kind of been putting it off. I blame the fact that knitting in black yarn is kind of annoying. At least it is a very fast knit on big needles, and I kinda locked in and got it finished pretty fast. And since these needed to be felted and finished pretty much straight away, I wasted no time weaving in ends and seaming them up. Then I remembered I was going to soak my little swatch, so I got it into some water with wool wash and onto a blocking mat. I am really excited about this test knit, so fingers crossed this will match what I need. But that's as far as I got on that day, and after a good night's sleep it is Thursday, and I am actually finally going to tidy my workspace, starting with a wool cabinet. It tends to get pretty messy every now and then, and to combat this I got another one of the totes I use in the sewing cabinet to hold my project bags. And I have kind of just put bags with leftover yarns on the work in progress shelf, so I'm actually also going to go through and put scraps into the yarn bins as well. Someone also asked recently what hexapuffs are. These are hexapuffs. They're just little knitted puffy hexagons. At some point I'll make more and actually make a project out of these, but for now they'll just stay in this bag, again. We also have this second tea cozy that needs very little work to be finished. We'll do a finishing projects video soon-ish. I also have my souffle and pink Elsa blouse in bags on my desk, as they're my current most active whips, as well as a mess of brown yarn in here that needs frogging. I also have this crate on the floor with more projects and more yarn. I'll go ahead and tidy this up, as this is leftover yarn from the slippers and the pink is for the Elsa blouse. And then I'll just get everything into their respective bins and shelves and get the cabinet sorted out. I actually never had time to add that second I-cord last night, so I'll quickly knit that onto my second slipper. And just like that, they are all done. Now they need felting, so let's get them into the machine. My swatch from yesterday seems to have dried well, so I'll also get that off the blocking mat. And I am on target, almost. Not quite, but the designer suggested I go with this gauge as I was in between sizes for the finished project measurements, so I'm good to go with starting my top. And I am so excited. But before any of that can happen, I need to bring out my yarn winder. First up, I need to wind up some more yarn for my souffle top. I knitted with mohair silk held double, so I'll combine 2 skeins into 1 yarn cake for an easier time. And then we frog. This is my second attempt at knitting the Tegna top by Caitlin Hunter. It's a pattern I bought very early in my knitting journey and I still really like the look of it. But both times I've tried it, I've ended up with a massively oversized monster of a top for some reason. I may attempt it again, but with a different yarn, but for now I'm thoroughly over it and I plan on making a ranunculus instead with this dark brown alpaca yarn. It feels like a relief to have it all ripped out, honestly, and now I can prep the project bag for housing a ranunculus whip and also pack away the souffle cake in its own bag. And that was this day, as it was now kinda late and I needed a break. But we're back at it the next day, and I will take a moment to do some planning, as well as actually also starting my new test knit. I am very excited. I also needed to work a little on the thumbnail for the video of the week, so I also did that. I like to use Canva to make my thumbnails and I really like the part where I get to doodle on my photos. It's so much fun. Hello. Hi, it's another day. I'm not wearing makeup today. I don't have my hair done. It is what it is. I had a bit of a slow morning this morning because I got up kind of early to do a bunch of work so I could cast on the thing we swatched for, because the pattern it's not out, but it's out for testing now, and I'm gonna test this pattern, so I'm very excited. It's gonna be a top, and I wanted to get some work done before that. But my body has not been cooperating with me today, so I've been spending my morning feeling kind of ill, having a headache, and it's been kind of a bad time. But I'm better now. I've had some lunch, I've had my coffee, I have water, we're good. So now I'm gonna do all of the video things I didn't do this morning, aka, well, I did put together my thumbnail for the video for today. It's Friday today. I'm meant to have this video done by now, but yeah, life. life. So I've got the thumbnail done this morning, and now I need to do all of the like video description stuff, like links, timestamps, and then I also need to do a little bit of editing for the member video that I didn't get around to yet, because yesterday I had a day spent outside the home. So I'm about to do description stuff. So, intro. But yeah, what will I do after this? Do I have a brain? I don't have a brain today, apparently, and my glasses are also so dirty. I still need to tidy the desk. Honestly, it's still a mess. It's less of a mess because I finished my slippers. They are currently still drying in the bathroom, so I'm gonna show you those later. I think they'll be dry by this afternoon. Yeah, I did that, so there's slightly less stuff on my desk, but I still have all of the other project bags and just stuff in general. Like, I try to have stuff in order on my desk, but both cats, especially Cheddar, uses this as some sort of like highway from one window to the other, and he just drags himself through like my containers of pens, and he like step in my project bags are like always like really hairy, and it's a lot. But yeah, I'll get on with what I'm doing instead of sitting here talking, and I'll catch up with you later. I got my video description all finished up, thumbnail uploaded, and timestamps done. So now I can finally tidy my desk. And of course, not long into this effort, I decided to reorganize the little container I keep all of my knitting notions in, which pretty quickly spiraled into me remaking my older stitch markers and putting actual rings and clasps on them. Back when I made them, I had used some jewelry wire and bent into kind of a loop, which wasn't great, honestly, as it got caught a lot in the knits. So this is going to be an upgrade for sure. They turn out super cute, and I love that little cake one. I got the cake from my sister-in-law, and it's just adorable. Now I can finally use it. But once I was done sidetracking with stitch marker making, I finished up tidying, and now it's time for knitting before we do more editing, because that member vlog I mentioned needed to be edited, because I didn't get around to that before now. Oops. So I don't really know what this video was, to be honest. I've been kind of just doing stuff, but we're here at the end of the video and I want to chat a little again. So hi. The one thing I didn't get around to in the video that I said I was going to do was planning some future YouTube videos, but I did tidy my desk, which is messy again, but still, I did tidy my desk, and I redid some of my oldest stitch markers. They are very tiny little acorns, and I've been meaning to do that for a very long time, so I'm very happy I got around to doing that. And I also did get some crafting done. I did get some crafting done this week, including knitting on my souffle, which is a mess right now because Cheddar has been sleeping in it, but I am currently binding it off actually. So we have a little picot hem on the way. Very excited about that, hoping it will stop flipping up once it's blocked, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm working my way through binding this off at the moment. Very, very excited about that. But yeah, today and I did also finish my father-in-law's not souffle slippers, sailor slippers, and he's gonna actually get them today. So I need to film this so I can show you the slippers. But yeah, here they are. They are a size 43 EU. Very happy with how they came out. A little bit bummed with how much the black yarn kind of bled a lot. I had a towel in the wash with this to felt them better, and that towel started out as it was like white / a very, very light pink, and now it's a greyish blue because of this black yarn bleeding a lot. And I think the orange held up pretty well, but it's kind of marled with black because it's very fuzzy, but they look really good. I'm really happy with them, and I hope he'll like them as well. I have by the way, update on my sailor slippers. Give me a second. I've been wearing them daily. I love them so much. But anyway, those are done. Very happy with that. But yeah, today's Sunday and I need to wrap this video up because I have way too much going on this upcoming week to have time to film more for this video. So I'm just gonna wrap things up now and then I'm gonna go do birthday celebration stuff for today and tomorrow. So, might do a birthday vlog for members. We'll see. But speaking of which, keen-eyed viewers may have spotted something in the background. My birthday gift from David came in yesterday, and it's a box of LABUBUs. I'm still very, very deeply into LABUBU, and of course I had to get the Sanrio LABUBU set when it came out, and it is here. You know what? I wanna open one of them here on camera with you.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Here, have some plastic. David is here because he wants to see. But yeah, business, we're gonna open one. Which one do we want to pick?
That one.
This one. Which one do we think it is? You think it's cinnamon roll? We'll see. I'm not looking. Pop your guesses in the comments now. And we have cinnamon roll! Oh my goodness, David. Oh my gosh. She's so adorable. Oh, LABUBU. So that's the card. But yeah, I'm gonna open the rest later. Okay, I'm doing a birthday vlog tomorrow because we're going on a birthday date tomorrow, and I'll open the rest of them in the member video because this is not a LABUBU channel. I keep shoehorning them into my videos as often as I can, but I'm gonna save the rest for the member video because this is not a LABUBU channel. In member videos, I can put stuff that's off topic to the rest of my stuff. But yeah, we got LABUBU. I'm really, really happy. She's adorable. I love her. But yeah. Now, what have you been up to lately with your crafting, with your life in general? What do you do when you're kind of in between projects? I don't know. Like I said, this has been kind of a weird video, but hopefully it's been enjoyable nonetheless. But let me know in a comment down below, or if you don't feel like chatting, go ahead and leave some flowers or bunnies in the comments. But yeah, also while you are in the comments, please also take a teeny tiny second to like the video if you liked it, as that helps me out a ton. Thank you. And also, if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching this kind of hot mess of a video today all the way to the end. If you're new and you'd like to keep seeing what I get up to here on the channel in the future with my videos, please consider clicking the subscribe button down below and also ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I normally post other kinds of videos like knit and crochet challenges, I do project vlogs, I do stuff like that. But if you guys like this video, I can do more like this, of course, as well. But yeah, if any of this sounds like something for you, please feel free to stick around and join the little cozy crafting club we got going here on the channel. And also, if you want to get extra or even super cozy, we also have memberships open on the channel. Extra cozy members get access to perks like a little yarn badge next to their name, stickers to use in chat and comments with the cats, extra community posts just for members, and super cozies get all that and also extra video content. So if any of that sounds like something for you, there should be a button next to or in place of the subscribe button, and also a link in the description. But yeah, members really help me do what I do on here, so thank you ever so much to all of you who are members on my channel. You guys are amazing and I am so grateful. But also we have a Discord open, not just for members but for all subscribers to the channel, and you can find both that and, like I said, the member links in the description of the video. And also in the description you can find links to my socials as well as my shops on Ko-fi, Etsy and Ravelry. And that's me plugging a lot of stuff and talking a lot. So now I'm gonna let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. That's kind of all. That's kind of all. So I hope you enjoyed watching today. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys take care, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!